Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to today's video, and that is 10 things that when you come out here for the first time, maybe will just catch you off guard. And they're not bad things. It's just basically when you come out, when you experience a new country, one of the biggest daunting aspects of travel is the fact that you don't really know what to expect when you get to the place you're going to. So what I did was I thought, well, I'll have a think about it. And, when I talk to people come into the Buzzing Lounge here in Suvarnabhumi, and it's great to have you in here, guys. Thank you so much. But when you come in, a lot of people say, oh, Trevor, I watched your videos my first time out. And it's great to meet you guys because it's nice to know that, you have jumped on an airplane, traveled around the world to come out here to this wonderful country, Thailand, and specifically to come into the city here, into Pattaya. So I thought, well, let's put together a little list of 10 things that may surprise you when you come out here. And guys, those of you that are regular travelers, people that have been coming out here a long time, can you cast your mind back yourself to when you first got here? And what were the things that caught you off guard, that surprised you the most? So, as all with these kind of videos, Bo will put all the overlays over the top so you don't have to look at me. These are recent videos. These are videos that we've been captured in the last couple of weeks. So it's quite up to date and quite recent. So we're going to do that for you. So number one is Thai people are genuinely just really friendly. And you might think, well, that's a weird thing to say, Trevor. But the point being is this, is that, when I lived in London, I lived in the same area for many, many years, and I knew 3 of my neighbours that lived in adjoining houses or nearby to me. 3 people. And I wasn't, you know me, you can tell what I am. I'm a friendly kind of person. I always like to talk to people. But yeah, in London, we just kept ourselves to ourselves. Whereas out here, Thai people are very friendly. They'll happily invite you into their environment, into their network of friends. They'll do a lot of things for you. You might think, oh, I need to get this. Don't worry, I'll do it. And, no, honestly, I can do it. No, and they'll go and do it for you. They're just generally nice people. Hence why they call it the land of smiles. When you come out here, Thai people will greet you. They'll smile. They'll be pleasant. They'll be friendly. Whereas back in, well, certainly I can only go by where I lived in London. We were very different to that. We wouldn't look at each other. You'd walk down the road and you'd have your head down. You'd avoid eye contact, all that kind of stuff. Whereas out here, it's very, very much different to what I was used to. So it did catch me quite well when I got out and I was like, wow, yeah, everyone seems so happy, seems smiley. And they, of course, you get the negative side. People say, oh, it's just fake smiles. They just want your money. But in all honesty, when you start traveling around the country, it's the same everywhere. They are just generally lovely people. Thai people, in my opinion, are one of the nicest people I've ever had the pleasure of being surrounded by. And, it's a great feeling. So when you come out here, number 1 will be smiles. Number 2, the cost of food out here and the quality of the food that you can get is amazing. When I came out here, I was very, very lucky because I like spicy food. I enjoy spicy food. And so for me, coming out here to try the Thai food culture was just phenomenal. It really was. There are some incredible dishes out here. And when you go around the street, one of the things that people say, oh, you can't eat the street food, it's not cooked, it's not bread. Absolute rubbish. I've eaten street food here for every day that I've been here. Not every day, that's a lie, but virtually every day I eat street food and the food is fantastic. It's cooked in front of you. I've never, ever had a problem. And it's so cheap. You can get yourself a meal here for 40, 50 baht, no problem whatsoever. So when you come out here, try the food. It may catch you off guard because you think, oh, I don't know about that street food, or I don't know what this is. When you walk around some of the side stalls, you'll see that are in here, like in Bacau, for instance, soy Bacau. Try these little different dishes. They're only cheap, so if you don't like it, you can always toss it in the bin and just put that down to experience. But one of the things that you will find is there's a huge, huge array of different style of food available. And if you're someone that can't eat spicy food, just say my pet cap, which means no, not spicy, please. Or my psychic, don't put any chilies in. But the thing is, I'm saying to you is, if you are someone that struggles with that kind of food and you think, well, I'm not really sure, again, don't be worried. Another surprise that's going to hit you in the same genre of food is there is so many different European, Western restaurants here. You're not going to be stuck for things to eat. So please don't worry about it. You are going to have a fantastic culinary experience, definitely, when you come out here. Number 3, how do you get around, guys? Transport. You are going to be blown away. There is literally a motorbike taxi rider awaiting you around every single corner of the city. You are not going to be far. You've got the BART bus system. The BART bus is fantastic. It's 10 baht regardless. You just get on, press the buzzer when you want to get off and just jump off or wherever you want to go. They go around the circuit. They do second road up to the Dolphin Roundabout, round down to Beach Road. And, it's just a breath of fresh air that you can get anywhere you want. One of the things that's going to surprise you is people expect the city to be far bigger than what it really is, because when you start watching all the videos, you think, oh, it looks massive. At the end of the day, the reality is third road, second road, beach road, Pattaya Nua, Pattaya Klang, and Pattaya Dai. It's just a grid of those three roads that run parallel and three roads that run vertical. And once you've negotiated that in your head, honestly, it really is very, very easy to navigate around the city. So don't be worried. Transport is everywhere. Download the Bolt app. The Bolt app is phenomenal. It will tell the taxi driver exactly where you are, where you want to go, and it will tell you the price. There's no ifs or buts about it. It's all detailed right in front of you. So download the Bolt app. It's a free app. If you do get a mobile taxi, don't be frightened to haggle. If he says to you, how much you want to go over there, he says 100 baht, then just say, oh no, I'll give you 60, and he might negotiate down to 80. And then you come to a comparable agreement and you think, yep, that's it, I'm happy with that. A point to note, guys, BART buses, do not ask a BART bus driver, how much please to go to the end of second road? He's going to say 100 baht. It is never ever any more than 10 baht. Just get on the bus, 10 baht, and get off. The only time you possibly want to be looking at maybe a bit more is if you go from here to Jongtin. But again, that should be 10 baht. But some drivers will say it's 20 baht. But at the end of the day, it's pennies. So please make sure you never ever ask a BART bus driver, how much is it to go to that location? Number 4, the temperature. Right now, at the time I'm making this video, we're experiencing a heat wave. Every day we're talking like 40, 42. It is very, very hot. Now, if you're lucky and you live in a hot climate, it won't be an issue for you. However, if you're like me, you're from England, we get about 3 days of sun a year. And, well, that's what we used to get. It's not very enjoyable. So when you come out here, of course, you've got the sun. You're like, happy days. Oh, brilliant. I'm going to get myself a suntan so I can go back home and show when I've been on holiday. Be very, very careful. The sun out here is extremely strong. Make sure you bring out all your creams if you're someone that is, susceptible to getting burnt easily. So please bring out some Factor 50s. Go into 7-Elevens. All the 7-Eleven shops here, they stock sun cream, lotion, and sunblock. So please, if you are caught short, go in there and get it. Try and wear a hat if you are burning it. Wear a hat very easily. And try and bring loose clothing, because if you don't, the last thing you want is a tight-fitting top because it will make you sweat more. The temperature out here is very, very hot. So please be very aware. Number 5, nightlife. You are going to come out here and experience nightlife like you've never experienced before. We are very, very lucky. We are blessed here in this city to have an incredible array of opportunities out here to go and enjoy yourself, from bars, from beer bars to gentlemen's clubs to all the different Soi 6, Soi 7, Soi 8, all the nightclubs, Walking Street, LK Metro, Soi Boomerang, Soi Chai Poon, Soi... you've just got a list as long as your arm. So when you come out here, you are going to be presented with something that's going to catch you off guard, and that is that every day here is a Saturday night. Every day is a Saturday night. If you look back to when you're back home, certainly when I was back in London, you look forward to the weekend, Friday or Saturday, I'm going out with the lads, going to go and have a few beers, whatever. Out here, every night's a Saturday night. So, you are going to be presented with that situation. So please, if you're not someone that drinks considerably when you're back home, don't get carried away in the theme of things out here. Find yourself paralytic every night because A, it will take its toll on you. B, if you are drunk and you're not really sure what you're doing, you might make a few mistakes. And I'll leave that to your imagination as to the kind of mistakes I'm thinking you possibly might make. I'm guilty. I've done it. But anyway, but it's part of life. It's part of fun. It's all part of coming out experience. But the point being is every night here is a Saturday night, guys. So please, when you do come out here, be prepared. It's party, and it's party hard. So if it's not your kind of thing or not your cup of tea, just try and pace yourself. Take it easy. Make sure you shed loads of water. You need to rehydrate all the time, guys, because number one I mentioned was the heat. So that will naturally dehydrate you. And of course, if you've had a skinful, you'll be dehydrated from the alcohol. So drink lots of water, guys, please. Thai tradition. Now, that's something that's going to catch you if you're not aware of it. So when you come out here, there are a few things, that's my phone dinging, there's a few things that you need to be prepared for. So a couple of little things. Never show the sole of your feet to anybody, a particular Thai person. So if you're sitting down, don't put your feet flat up against and point it at a Thai person. It's very, very rude. They don't like that. It's very disrespectful. Likewise, back in London, I think, hello, mate, how you doing? You all right, buddy? Don't touch a Thai person's head. It's the highest point of their body, and it's the most sacred part of their body. So if you go up there and just rub them on the head, it's very, very disrespectful. When you're walking around, I see people doing it still, and, put a top on, guys, okay? If you're on the beach, that's fine. But if you're walking around the city, put a shirt on. Thai people don't like it. They think it's very rude that you're walking around with your top off and just trying to show off what used to be a six-pack 10 years ago. They don't like it, guys. So please be respectful and just, just cover up. It's not difficult. You don't need to walk around with your man boobs hanging out while you're walking around the city during the day. Go down the beach for that, no drama at all. Sit around the swimming pool. Temples, they're very, very religious here. So if you do meet someone, there's a high probability that you'll end up going to a temple just to experience it. Again, just take in the culture, take in their traditions, watch it, experience it. It's good to see. It's good to try and understand. It's all part and package of what goes on here. So, these kind of things, the Thai traditions, will catch you off guard. And I mentioned this the other day, and a few people said to me that they've witnessed the opposite. But back in the day, and maybe I'm wrong now, I haven't been to the cinema for a while, but if you go to the cinema, they will stand up and when the King's National Anthem is played. And likewise, if you go to some of the markets, 6 o'clock in the evening and 8 o'clock in the morning, the market will come to a standstill while they play the national anthem. So again, just be prepared for those kind of things. And be respectful, guys. Don't ignore it. It takes 30 seconds out of your life. Just be respectful, please. I mentioned markets. You got to go to these markets. And I'm not just talking about food markets. I'm talking about the market. We've got the Pattaya Night Bazaar here. We've got all these big market places where you can go to. You've got Trepasit Market. Trepasit Market is phenomenal. There's pretty much nothing you can't get in there. Again, be respectful. You're not going to like some of the things you see in the market, particularly if you're an animal lover, because you will see animals for sale caged up at the back of the market, at the far side of the Trepasit Market. But it is part and package of the way of life here. So, you just have to grin and bear it and, turn away and walk away in a different direction. But go and experience the market. We've got a big market on Sukhumvit Road up by the hospital. We've got the markets I've already mentioned. You've got Jomtien. Go down to the Jomtien Market. You've got Naklua Market. If you like your seafood, go over to the Naklua Market. Really is phenomenal. Remember I said about getting around, get a bolt taxi, take you to the Naklua Market. Have a look at what the fish and all the stuff they got on there is fresh fish caught straight up from the sea, brought into the marketplace there ready for you. And they'll even cook it and prepare it there for you as well if you want. So, when you come out here, you are going to be experiencing the markets. With the markets, and I'll talk about shopping later on, but markets, remember you're paying for what you're getting. So just consider it that way, guys. And like I say, with the food markets, go and experience them. They are amazing. There's some of the food that you'll see and you're wow, what's that? And try it. Don't be afraid to try it. What's the worst that's going to happen? You don't like it, okay, spit it out, get a bottle of water, rinse your mouth out, job done. And that's it. But at least you've tried it. So have a go, guys. Beaches and islands, number 8. When you come out here, we've got Koh Larn, which is just across the road. Across the road, it's just over the island nearby. Koh Larn's really nice. You got Koh Samet. Now, if you haven't been, go to Koh Samet, guys. It's 45 minutes up the road in a taxi. Go there. It's a protected national park with a beach. It's lovely. It really is genuinely lovely. I've done videos of it before, so if you go on my channel, search, put in there Koh Samet, just have a look and see for yourself, guys. It's lovely. Koh Si Chang, which is the opposite direction. Again, another nice little destination. But we do have a lot of islands and we have a lot of beaches here. So you've got Wongamat Beach, which is up in Naklua. You've got Jomtien Beach, which right now is undergoing the one-way system, which is causing a bit of havoc. But never mind, it is what it is. It's there. You've got the Pattaya Beach. What I would suggest is if you like swimming in the sea, maybe you'd reconsider swimming in the Pattaya area. Go over to Naklua or go around to Jomtien, simply because a lot of the wastewater and stuff is pumped out into the sea right here in the bay. Because it's a bay, it doesn't really filter away that much. So just be a bit aware of that. But the point being is there's loads of nice little beaches here. Go and check them out. But remember, like I said, guys, if you've got cozy beaches, well, I can list them out another 10. You've got Badampur. I'm not going to list them, but anyway, you know what I'm saying. But if you do go on the beaches, guys, enjoy it. Take it all in, enjoy it. Just wear sunscreen, protect yourself, because you are going to be susceptible to getting burnt. But go and explore these beaches. They are beautiful. And if you're out here for like 3 or 4 weeks, don't be afraid to travel around. Go down to Koh Samui, go down to Koh Chang, Koh Kud. Koh Kud is just breathtakingly beautiful. I was going to go and do a video very recently. Unfortunately, my wife's mother's very, very sick, so we decided to cancel that and be with her instead, which, is understandable. But there are some lovely, lovely islands here, guys. Please, don't just waste 3 weeks of your life sitting in the hotel room waiting for the bars to open to go back out, rinse and repeat. Get out there and go and travel around. Shopping. Now, you're walking down the road and you are going to see Armani, Givenchy, you're going to see Adidas, or you're going to see all these brand names. And you're going to look at it and think, wow, 150 baht for an Armani t-shirt. It's as close to Armani as I'm as close to Brad Pitt. It ain't real, guys. So remember, what you're paying for is counterfeit products. Now, at the end of the day, they're here, they're easily, readily available. You can fill a suitcase up with them. But if you are going to take some stuff home and you think, oh yeah, I can flog them onto my mates, take them out of the wrappers, take them out of the packets, and pack them neatly in your suitcase, because if they're in all the wrappers and the packets, and you are happen to get checked by the immigration as you're leaving, they'll confiscate them and potentially confine you. But remember, guys, when you come out here, you are going to find a lot of counterfeit goods. That's just the nature of the game out here. So be prepared that you may not be buying exactly what you think you're going to get. There's guys walk around selling the watches. I personal opinion, I would steer well clear. They don't normally last very long. I know there's going to be guys on the comments say, well, I bought one 10 years ago, it's been, but that's fine. For every one decent one, there's probably 20 that aren't so good. If you are somebody that wants watches, go and see Mr. Jack's Watches. He is at the very end of Suvarnabhumi with the junction of Pattaya Klang. Go there. He's unbelievable. He's been there donkey's years. He's got an extremely good reputation. Very, very high quality watches, and you'll be in heaven. If you're talking about computer stuff and you need something repairing or doing, go see Mr. Kong. Mr. Kong is in Tukkom. He's on the 4th floor, and he's right next door to Mr. DIY. Go and see him. Mention Buzzing, he'll take good care. He's a brilliant guy. He always helps me out with all my stuff. He's a legend. So if you are thinking about something computer-wise, go and speak to him first, guys. But my point being is, here we've got lots of shopping malls. We've got Festival Place, Terminal 21, Mike Mall, you name it, we've got it. We've got the Avenue. We've got so many places that you can go shopping. But just be very, very aware that if you see something that should be 3 or 4 times the price of what is presented to you in front of you right now, the chances are it's not maybe as genuine as you probably think. So just be aware of that, guys. But shop until you drop, as they say. And last one is medical care. Unlike in when I can't only go by when I was last back in the UK, but when I was back in the UK, the NHS was struggling. There was a huge wait for you to get seen, etc. Out here, cash talks. So if you have got something wrong with you, go to the Bangkok Pattaya Hospital, go to the Memorial Hospital, get your wallet out, and they'll deal with you instantly. They will take care of it. And they're good hospitals. The Bangkok Pattaya Hospital, yes, I appreciate it's expensive. Yes, it is about the money and you need your insurance. However, the doctors, the level of care, the level of medical advice, etc. in there is phenomenal. So if you are someone that's got something wrong, or you're not quite sure and you want to get it checked and you can't wait like you've got to wait in the UK for 6 months or whatever it is, go and do it, guys. You are in safe hands. You really are. They're very, very good. Likewise, dental care out here. If you want to go and get your teeth sorted out, there, if you go down to South Pattaya Road near Tukkom, where I was just on about, there's a huge array of dental clinics there. Again, walk in, they'll take care of you, they'll do all you need. I know you probably look at me and say, well, Trevor, you need to practice what you preach, man. Go and get your gums sorted out. I'm petrified of dentists. I ain't going nowhere near them, so that definitely ain't going to happen. But the point being is, if you aren't scared and you do want to get it done, again, go in there and they will take good care of you. Likewise, with body improvements, all that kind of stuff, there's a huge, huge amount of opportunities out here to tone yourself up, do yourself up, and, walk away a new person. So if that's your thing, go and do it. But on a serious note, if you are someone that think, I've got this little niggle and I'd really love to get it checked out, but every time I try to get an appointment with my doctor back home, it takes weeks and weeks and weeks. Guys, just go in. Just go into the Bangkok Pattaya Hospital. You can walk in and just say, right, I want to see a doctor. This is what's wrong. They'll take all your details. Have you got insurance? Yes or no. If you haven't, then you're just going to have to pay. But it's a great, great service. Okay, so that's it then. So the friendly people, the food, the transport, the sun, the nightlife, Thai traditions, markets, beaches, and islands, shopping and hospitals. I think they're sort of things that when you come out for the first time will probably catch you off guard. And not so much just the first time. I know guys that come out here 3, 4, 5 times and have still yet to experience stuff that they've not really thought about and thought, oh, well, yeah, I should go and do that. So, drop your comments down below. Go, what do you think? What do you think? When you first came here, what caught you by surprise? For me, the first thing that caught me instantly was the heat. When I was getting off the airplane, I thought, oof, it's a bit hot out here. I need to get out the back of that turbine. And it wasn't. It was just that was the heat. It was just incredible. And people smiling at me really freaked me out. It really, really freaked me out because I was just like, why are you smiling at me? Like, what do you want? And they're just being nice. They're just genuinely lovely people, really are. So there we go. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. Just covered off a few things that I think may or may not be of interest to you. But, drop your comments down below, guys. Let us know. See what you think and what do you think of the video. And for those of you that keep sending me messages, the 90 minutes from today, yes, it's going. I'm actually going to go and buy a car. I need to buy a car simply because I'm using my moped. It's falling apart. As you know, you can hear it rattle around when I'm riding about. So I'm going to go get a car, and that will allow me to travel to different places in a lot more safer format. And so, yeah, watch this. But I'm going to do it. I can't wait. I can't wait. And so that's the problem as well. When I get to some of these places, in a motorbike, it's very difficult. Whereas in a car, I can just cruise along and go and get there. So watch this space. They are coming back, and they will be back soon. Okay, thanks very much for watching, guys. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that kindly takes time out of their holiday to come and say hello here in the Buzzing Lounge, to come and see the girls and Beer and Michael. So thank you very much for all that. Your support is phenomenal. If you haven't already, guys, check out our Instagram account. On our Instagram, we're doing nighttime videos and snippets. Have a look on there, guys. There's some interesting videos there for you to have a look at. Likewise, TikTok. TikTok is about daytime activities and stuff like that, beaches, reviews, all those kind of things. So have a look at TikTok. Please, if you do look at them, just tick the subscribe button or the follow button, please, guys. It just helps me. So then when I do go to companies, to hotels, when I go to places, I say, look, this is our following. It gives them a bit more, oh, wow, you've got like 20,000 followers. Okay, yeah, you can do a review of our hotel room, because I want to do this. I want to bring these to the channel. So please, guys, if you would, just tick the follow button or the subscribe button, and that'd be much appreciated. Don't forget to join us on Discord. Discord, over 17,000 members in there. It's totally free of charge. It's a wealth of information. It's a chat forum where there's lots of different rooms about all the kind of things that we talk about here and on all the videos. So please have a look at Discord. And if you'd like to support the channel and the work that I do, there's a link to our members area at buzzingpattaya.com. If you do support, please let me know. Send me an email, and I will send you access to our members-only Discord area. And that's under work in progress at the moment. The plan is that when I'm out and about in evenings and stuff like that, I'll just take random footage. I'll get girls to come up and say hello and all that kind of stuff. So please, if you do support the channel, which is much appreciated, make sure you send me an email and I'll sort you out access for that. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.